Everybody, and welcome into this lecture where we're actually going to talk about two things. So we're going to be using Google Bard as always, but I'm also going to show you something very important for marketers. Now, I know that if you're marketers watching me right now, you know what I'm talking about already, which is the customer persona. Okay, so the customer persona is drawing an image of the ideal customer. Now, I used to believe that these things didn't work, but not until I started creating products or selling products as an affiliate that I understood that this part is the most critical part of every marketer's journey, is understanding, is putting up, like I would say, an ideal fictional character of the character that you want to sell the product to. You have to have that in your mind, because if you don't have it in mind, the product that you're going to create, in my case, a course, for example, or in some cases, a headphone or something else, if you don't put those people in mind, if you don't have a perfect persona of the customer you're targeting and what they like and what they dislike, you're going to have a very bad opinion about that course. You're going to have a very bad review. It's not going to do well. And so one of the ways that you can draw a persona is to go to Google, and you will find a lot of templates out on Google on blogs. I don't need to tell you where to go. You can just go and search for customer persona template. For example, here, there's a lot of them. And once you find one, you can start using it. For example, if we click on this one right here, hopefully we can see through it. All right, so here it has the goals, frustrations, bio, brands and influencers, motivation, personality, preferred channels. All these things will enable you to make sure that you target the person you want to target. And so with Google Bard, with ChatGPT and chatbots in general, as usual, it 10x's your productivity, or should I say 100x's your productivity, or whatever, because it really does. You don't have to draw the personal or the persona anymore, because you can just ask it the question. And here's what you can do. If you want to use a template, let's go and search for a specific template that you want to use. So persona or customer, ideal customer persona template. And we could find a template, for example, on this one is on visme.co. Okay, so we can trust this website. And if I go inside, so here there's a template. I can copy the link. Okay, I can copy the link, and like the link of this particular website, I could close the website now. And you can say, following this URL, I want you to draw a persona for a course, or for my ideal client for the prior course. Okay, so here, of course, this is following the previous lecture where we discussed how to create a course outline. Now here, it's basically going to tell us what are the best people for us to target. Now, don't take it as it is. So our target is not just Sarah. We're not just going to go to the world and target Sarahs of the world that are aged 35 and stay-at-home moms. No, we're actually going to target all the people that look like Sarah, that feel like Sarah, that are feeling or having the same problem as Sarah. So Sarah is just, should I say, an image of the rest of the customers that we can apply to the rest of the customers. So here, it is basically telling us the profile. So name, Sarah, or you could say X, age 35, occupation, stay-at-home mom, location, suburbs of a major city, income $100,000, education, bachelor's degree in psychology, and marital status, married with 2 children. Challenges: Sarah is feeling overwhelmed and stressed. She's having trouble communicating with her husband and children. She's also feeling anxious and depressed. Her goals is to improve her communication skills. She wants to learn how to resolve conflict more effectively. She also wants to reduce her stress, which is good for her mental and emotional health. Pain points: Sarah feels like she's failing as a wife and a mother. She's worried that her marriage is falling apart, and that her children are suffering. She's also feeling hopeless and like she can't do anything to improve her situation. Motivators: she's motivated to improve her situation. Of course, that I already know that. We already know that. It's for their family. Moms love their families, their children. So that's one of the biggest motivations. God bless them. God bless all moms. And now you have a perfect idea about this. Now you wouldn't have had this idea, or you would have to sit down and do that. All we had to do is take a URL, of course, that we found on Google as the first result. And in that URL, there are actually templates. And the good thing is that Googlebard interprets these templates and it uses the templates in the website to give us the persona of the perfect customer that we're targeting. Now, without further ado, this lecture has come to an end. And in the next lecture, we're going to go ahead and view how to design a funnel that you can use to sell a specific product. Now, I'm not going to go into the technical part of showing you how to set up the funnel because there are courses for that. There's content for that. You can find it in Google. You can find it wherever you want to go. You can find that. Now, I'm going to show you the content for the funnel and also the most important thing, the architecture, because that's very important. And so let's talk about that in the next lecture. See you in the next lecture. Stay tuned.